All right, it's time for Thirsty Thursday. We've talked a lot about dry January this week. Obviously, New Year, it's pretty popular. It's a time when people skip the booze for the entire month after, well, maybe binging over the holidays a little bit.
Yeah, but you know, dry January does not mean no fun January.
Absolutely.
Distillers these days are making it easy to still enjoy a good beverage, introducing cocktail lovers to non-alcoholic spirits. That includes Optimist Drinks out of California. Joining us live this morning to talk about their product and mix up a drink, co-founders Tom and Lisa Johnston. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning from a wet and windy Los Angeles.
I know you guys are getting a little taste of some Pacific Northwest winter right now.
How's it feel?
Well, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us for Dry January. Tell us a little bit about Optimist Drinks and how you got started.
Yeah, so Optimist Botanicals are distilled, as you mentioned, distilled non-alcoholic spirits. We create them in a way similar to the process that you would use to create a gin or a vodka. So we distill. We just don't use alcohol in the process at all. We use steam distillation and CO2 extraction, interestingly. They were created out of our desire to give people a genuine alternative to booze that didn't involve sugary, infantilizing mocktails that I'm sure we've all suffered through. And so we have 3 complex flavor profiles: bright, fresh, and smoky. They were all inspired by LA, by the diverse cultures and environments of our city. And they work as a simple mixed drink with a ginger ale or a tonic or a club soda, or you can use them as a base for a more complex cocktail, which is what you and Tom will be creating this morning.
Oh, perfect. Well, let's dive right into that
while
we can.
Note,
Yeah.
yes.
What are we making?
So we're going to make it together, and this morning we're going to make a gimlet with our Optimist Fresh.
Okay.
So gimlet is traditionally a gin cocktail, and it's great. It's got some sweetness to it. It's also got some sharpness from some citrus. So it's a great cocktail. It's a great morning cocktail, especially in January. So
hey, I love it. We'll try it
we can make
out
that together now.
Real quick,
Great.
I'm going to ask our producer, Adam, can we have a couple spoons? We need like a muddler thingy. Okay, we're almost all set up here. Now we're ready to follow along, though. So
Excellent.
talk us through this.
Anyone can do it. We'll do it together this morning. So you've got a shaker there?
We do have a shaker.
Great. So open up your shaker, and we're going to start by putting some arugula in the shaker.
Ooh, arugula first. Wow, we are
some
healthy.
Fresh taste.
Yes.
And we're going to muddle that arugula in the shaker. So it just means grinding it down a little bit like a pestle and mortar, as you would in your house. And it just releases a little bit of the fresh flavors from the arugula.
Okay.
Don't need to do it for too long. And then we're going to start to add the ingredients. So how are you getting on? You ready for the ingredients?
Ready, yep.
Excellent. So we're going to take 2 ounces of Optimist Fresh.
Okay.
We have to measure. I have a history on the show of not really measuring things.
I told Travis, I said, nothing is measured. You have to measure today. So we've got our little jiggers. You said 2 ounces?
2 ounces of Optimist Fresh.
Okay.
Yeah. A jigger is a great tool if you were making any cocktail, alcohol or otherwise at home.
Like a fun bartender, you
Absolutely.
Exactly. You can play bartender.
All right.
So when we've got 2 ounces in there, it looks like you're done. So we will then add half an ounce of lime juice.
Half an ounce of lime juice. Okay.
Let's see.
Which one's lime?
The one on the right is lime.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some lemon juice as well, a little less lemon juice. We're just going to do 1/4 ounce of lemon juice.
Oh, gotcha. Nice little small fresh. Okay. I like that. Some citrus in the mix. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
Absolutely. Then we're going to add a little bit of warmth and a little bit of sweetness with some jalapeno syrup.
Right.
So just half an ounce of jalapeno syrup.
So we are procrastinators and did not make jalapeno syrup ahead of time. So we're gonna do the muddling thing again, right? And muddle up some jalapenos.
Yes.
With regular
a couple of slices of
Okay.
jalapeno in there and just give them a quick muddle. That's good.
Perfect.
Okay. And then how much of that syrup?
We just want half an ounce of jalapeno syrup.
Half an ounce.
Not too much.
This is like
Gives a
this is
little
right up
sweetness.
my alley
I know,
because it's like citrusy. It's really herbaceous.
It just
Yeah.
smells
Little fun
super good.
kick
It
with the
smells so fresh.
jalapeno.
Like there's no way that can't be good.
Okay, I gotta figure out.
You guys look like pros. You know what you're doing.
Do we? As I open the simple syrup bottle, I'm like, oh, I forgot to take the foil off.
Great.
Oh man. Okay, there we go. This is if we were at a restaurant right now, there'd be a line out the door waiting for my drinks.
They'd be like, "Where's
Don't be
Tom
worth
at?
the wait.
He's the
Don't
one who
worry
normally
at
makes
all.
these drinks
yeah,
quickly."
I'm not gonna quit my day job here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't rush perfection.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's
Thank
ours.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. So there you go. Half an ounce.
I'm gonna eyeball that one.
There you go. A little sweetener in there. Okay.
Very good. And then the last ingredient, which is just half an ounce of apricot jam, which gives us a little sweetness and roundness to the flavor.
That's cool.
I would
don't
not
know
have.
if I've ever
I
seen
would
that
have not
before.
thought to put jam in a drink, but I like that idea.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now what? Do we muddle anything else?
Now's the fun bit. We're going to shake it. So add some ice into your shaker.
That's right. Okay. Now we get to add the cubies.
The more the merrier.
Okay.
More the merrier.
There we go.
Morning exercise.
Yes, this is a good wake-up call.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is it.
Okay, make sure the lid is on tightly before you go for it.
It's on, it's like you've watched our show before.
This is a big fear of mine. Okay.
I gotta work on my shake technique. I feel like I try to look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't.
Oh my goodness.
Great Claire, great star.
Okay.
So when you've given that a good shake, you want to strain it out. So you should have a strainer there. My shaker has a strainer, so I'm gonna pour this over ice. I'm gonna use
I couldn't get the top off, so we're gonna go with the
grab
normal
a
strainer.
Yeah, there you go. Over our nice big
pour that
fancy
over
cube.
ice.
Lovely.
And add a little of the arugula on top of the ice to serve.
Oh, there you go. Little garnish.
Extra arugula. Sneak in there.
Oh, how fun
Look
is
at
that?
I wish everybody could smell it.
I know.
Because it smells
it's like
so
garden
fresh.
fresh. I get a little spice in there. I'm excited
Delicious.
because normally, you know, it's a little early in the morning for any kind of hard drinks, but
Also,
we
like
get
laws, we're not allowed to. But
yeah, you know, rules. But we actually get to try this because it is zero proof.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Happy Dry January,
to you.
everybody. That is
Happy Dry
so
January.
great. And I know before we let you go, we heard the sales
great.
go to a good cause. Where do your sales go toward?
That's so good.
So we redirect 2% of our sales revenue to provide mental health services to youth in underserved communities. So we're just very mindful of the mental health crisis that we're facing, especially our young people. So that was really important to us.
Fantastic.
That's great.
You know,
That's
for a
really
lot
great.
of folks, drying out, cutting back a little bit can have a huge impact on your mental health as well. So love that you guys are supporting that cause in this way too.
Absolutely.
I love this cocktail. This is great.
very, very delicious. Very delicious.
Fantastic. I am going to enjoy it for breakfast. Tom and Lisa, thank you guys so much for joining us. Great to talk with you, and Happy New Year. Happy Dry January.
Happy New Year.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Yes, cheers. So if you want to check out more from the Optimist Botanicals, you can see their full lineup of products and the recipe for the gimlet that we just made at optimistdrinks.com.
All right.